Hello guys, Wahoo here, back in another video, this time around from an area we don't use very much actually, and that's not what the theme of the video is, but I just kind of wanted to show it off. This is some of the old stuff. We used to use these portals before we got this cool thing we could, click on. We used to make, portals and go through them instead of going from there. So yeah, we didn't have this fancy atlas back in the days. You might have not seen this one. I don't usually do a lot of videos from this one, but as you can see from the title, yes, these are my accounts, and it's just to show you guys my accounts and also kind of show you the names of them, because I feel like I haven't experienced, and thank God for that, and knock on wood and all that stuff, that somebody has posed at me and asked for stuff. Maybe somebody has and was like, you have a funny name, and I'm pretty sure you're not the one we are, I'm talking to. And I do want to mention this, so if you meet somebody that you think is me, that says they are me, of course check the name or message me on Discord. That's of course always gonna be me, because you probably, or if you're not on the Discord, you can go down there and I'm on the top there, so you can see me there and just hit me up with a message and say, hey, are you messaging me right now and asking for stuff or whatever? And I would never ask you guys for anything at all. I would rather give it to you guys instead of keeping it to myself. So I would never ask you guys of anything at all. But I think it's pretty important that I show you guys my accounts anyways, and kind of also kind of fun different video, and you guys can see the names. If you are part of the club, you can actually see the names just by going to the club, of course, going right here. You can see this is me, this is my old accounts that are right here. This is also me with the single V, so you can see I am here on the top right here, my 4 accounts that I do have. So I do own Wahoo TV, I do, that's of course also from my Twitch. Not that I mention it, but just, if somebody would see Wahoo TV, oh, that is Twitch. So that might be me, right? And then also own Wahoo Gaming, and then also Wahoo with a single V as well. The only place I do not own Wahoo Gaming is on the PTS server. So I kind of remembered some guy messaged me and saying he got the name on there, and I was like, okay, cool. Like I don't mind. He seems very nice, and that's not because something bad happened. And all respect to that guy on the PTS server. But I did, think about it a little bit when, talking about, when messaging me to him, and I just wanted to make this video now that I remember to actually make this video, so you guys are always updated on the name. So I'll show you guys the other accounts as well, because you might have not seen these in videos as well. Some of them, these are pretty underwhelming. This is one I had as an alt account when I actually played a lot more Trove than I used to. You can see they have been online not too long ago, because I did have wanted to log into them for the video. These are the accounts, and I'll show you guys that as of course. But of course I own Wahoo, and also on the PTS server it's just Wahoo if you are playing on that. But again, the PTS server is not that important, and it's not up all the time. So if people ask you for stuff like there, then yeah, that you can. Again, I wouldn't ask you guys for stuff on that one unless it was for a video or something like that. But in the 7 years I've done videos, I've never had to do that, so I'm pretty sure it's never gonna happen. But never say never, of course. But I would probably rather message people on Discord instead, is to just know it really is me that I am, instead of just doing it in game, because I can always make the videos, and I don't have to put it out right away. So if it's something I really need, I can always ask people in a little bit of a later time. But yeah, these are of course the, you can also basically see it from the power rank as well. These are the ones that we do have. This one is a little bit higher. I'm not really sure why it's only like that, but I guess that's the one I logged out on. But the other ones are not extremely high in value as well. But of course, this is of course the main account. That's Wahoo. That's the one most of, and there's all the stuff and whatnot. It's not really to show it off. It's just to show the ones as well. I'll show the other ones out a little bit more, but of course now you know the name. So let's switch to another account. All right, so now I remember why I actually only was 2,000 on the alt account. This is the alt account as well. You are welcome to add all these to your friends list if you want to do so as well. I don't of course play on the alt accounts very much. You'd much rather find me on the main account. But yeah, it's because I just unlocked actually the Shadow Hunter on this one here. So that's why it's, you can see it's not very much. But this is my highest character. It's a little, let me actually get some potions in here. Boop. So we just don't have all that red screen on us. And of course, that's almost 30k on this one alt account here. It doesn't have anything else crazy or whatever. It does have all the costumes from the Shadow Tower. Those, well, you get them from Delve now, but you craft them in the Shadowy Market stuff. But yeah, that's where it is. It's just sort of like tier 1 kind of kind of buffed up a little bit. I think, yeah, this is tier 2. I do have one tier 2. So it's okay. It's a little bit, but I haven't played it in forever. I didn't, haven't played it through when they really introduced Crystal Gear. Yes, having Crystal Gear doesn't mean I really played it, but yeah, this was an old account. I kind of spent a lot. You can actually see I sort of have a lot of quests to go through. You can see I have a lot of these ones I should be actually have done. You should always do your quests. This is really, really nice. But anyways, this is of course my old account. or one of my old accounts, as you can see, and you can see it's as you can see Wahoo TV right there. So it'll also be interesting what titles we can put on this one when you do get to this one as well. Of course, I only have the default color because being quite Trove mastery, as you can see here, 21,000 or something like that. I'm 313, and Dude only 16. So yeah, I can see I haven't played much in this one, but it used to be an account I actually played quite a lot. Not as much, of course, as the main, but there was just a lot more time-gated stuff, in a few years ago, before we got Crystal Gear and such. So yeah, I used to play this one as well. But not to make this video too long, I didn't want to make it too long. Let's move on to another account. All right, so the next one up is Wahoo Gaming account. That's the Wahoo Gaming account. I don't have anything really on this. I don't have anything at all in this account. I just made this account because I was kind of interested in doing something more, maybe just starting over, showing you guys how I started over and such, or just starting from the bottom. So I might use this one at some point, kind of level it up and showcase some of that maybe in the future. But right now there's no really need to do so. I have covered everything, but there might be some new stuff, and also it might be like something like, hey, play with me, and sort of explaining everything, every step from the very beginning to all the way to the end. But I do have videos that are kind of explaining that. But now I have this account in the kind of the backhand of this one, so that's why it's only 92 powering. I just basically got out of the tutorial and I got into this one as well. As you can see, it's only level 2 as well. So that's something we might want to do in the future. We'll see what happens, but at least I have this account in the backhand to have this one, and also I got the name, so I'm pretty happy with that as well. But so not really much to show off on this account or talk about on this one. Let's move on to the last account. And of course, the last account as well is of course Wahoo with just a single V. And this one is actually something I actually did in the past, where I said like sort of a play with me kind of deal, where it's like I upload like all the footage as I talked about in like the other one that was just there. So I got to level 17 in 5 hours, and I wasn't going hard. I was just streaming all of it, and I was of course also talking to chat and stuff. But I got around to almost 3,000 power rank as well in 5 hours, starting from nothing as well, and got to level 17 and got some decent gems in for these 5 hours of course as well. So I think it was 4 hours maybe, but 4 or 5 hours is sort of in this one because, I have been on the account as well. But I think it's around 5 hours that I played and got to this one. It's not speed run or anything like that. I was also explaining everything that's going through. The VOD, if you can say it like that, is in there. So maybe at some point I will do the same thing, with the other account we just talked about. But that's why I got this one, to kind of start over and kind of show people and make a long video, very long video, where people could play along with me and kind of get explained all the things that I was doing. So it's just sort of like a long guide that takes this long, so people can get started, and I also get some bonus information in there and stuff like that, and also what you should be doing after this one as well. But of course I have plenty of guides on what you should be doing next and how you get this one. This is what I got all the way to level 17, as I said, and level 3,000 power rank as well. I did also power all the everything up to, well, of course you can see it's a little bit, it was before the Bart and the Solarian came out, so I could also level these two to level 4. Actually I think I might want to do that as well, I'm not sure yet. But also of course I got the Knight to 8 as well, but I settled of course on the Candy Barb, and I also got the Boomer, and yeah, the Boomer, because it says Switch. I was looking like, oh, this one says Trial, but it was after the Vanguardian came out. And of course, getting to level 4 gets you all these to level 4. At least you're going to get to Mastery 20, and you can start training people and using the trading post and the marketplace and such and such. So yeah, this is kind of just showing you guys. And again, I might do that in the future as well with the other account that we did and kind of showcase all the things we can do as well in like 5 hours time or so to get that one. And as you can see, I did also get some of these. Of course, that's because you do. Let me show you, of course, the batches as well. The batches are going to give you some of all those qubits as well. So you actually get a nice, decent amount in the beginning, which you can then use on many different things as well. But yeah, this is what we got to for that one. So that's why I have this one, and it's got this Club Wahoo with a single V. And as I said, it's also in the club, and that's where we got it as well. I don't remember if we used any potions or anything like that, but if you do have any alt accounts, it's really good idea to do the events. We got an event going on right now. It's the what's it called again? Oh yeah, the Battle of Fire and Ice. There's one every single month, not this one, but different themes. So next month is October. It's going to be, of course, Halloween, but the daily adventure is going to be there. And you can't really see it. Is it in the event one? Okay, I do have to. Oh, it's actually right here. You can see today it's, of course, Sunday, so we are going to trigger the magic find. But yesterday, of course, it was complete one dungeon and get a double XP potion. So if you sometimes, you're not really playing on your alt accounts, you can always go back and then do you just do one dungeon and then save that double XP potion if you do want to play on an alt account in the future. And it's not going anywhere, so you can just stack up on it if you want to do so. And again, there's an event every single month going for 2 weeks, so there's going to be 2 Saturdays. You do one dungeon and for an alt account, and it doesn't take like more than 2 seconds, and then you got a double XP potion if you do want to play, don't want to play or level up. That's what I meant. So anyways, that was my accounts, and I hope you guys enjoyed it or kind of find it a little bit interesting. Also, again, for all the information that I talked about in the intro as well. So anyways, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care. Have a good time. See you very soon. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.